So you're probably wondering, what is Rails for Zombies? Well, the short answer is that it's an interactive tutorial to teach the basics of web application development in the browser using Ruby on Rails. But here's the long answer. In the world of technical learning, you've got books and you've got screencasts, neither of which has any interactivity. But come on, this is the Nintendo generation. Give me a damn joystick. Plus, then there's the configuration issues. No matter how easy it is to set up your computer to code Rails, you'll likely figure out some way to screw it up, and it may not even be your fault. When you're diving into something new, it needs to be fun and not give you the feeling that you've been thrown into the deep end. By the time you get to the water, you should be booking it. Ruby on Rails is supposed to be all ponies and rainbows, right? So you should at least have rainbow-colored floaties, or be armed with maybe some pistols, or maybe even a shotgun. Oh yeah, a shotgun. But speaking of shotguns, you have to be asking, what does this have to do with zombies? Well, that's where our example application comes in. You see, Twitter is always a good example for beginners. However, that's been overdone. So we need to find something new. Recently, I've learned about zombie walks. It's where people in big cities dress up like zombies, meet in a single location, and wander the streets as the living dead. It actually happens all over the country, and in Seattle they had over 4,000 zombies walking through downtown. But again, what does this have to do with Rails for Zombies? Well, if you do that zombie walk and you find some delicious brains, you're going to need a way to tell your fellow zombies about it. Thus, the application we'll be building is Twitter for Zombies. Makes perfect sense, right? So how does this zombie thing work? Well, first, if you're not familiar with the Ruby language, head over to tryruby.org and follow through the Ruby tutorial there. Then head back over to railsforzombies.org and click the Start Course Now button on the homepage. You'll be taken to the first video lesson for the course. You can skip to a chapter at the top if you want to skip ahead, and when you're done, just click on the big green button to start the challenges, where you'll have to do some coding to get to level 2. In the challenge interface, you'll see your total points, the points you can earn from this challenge, and the challenge instructions. To solve the challenge, you'll need to write some code using our in-browser code editor here. If you don't get it right, you'll see some error messages, and if you're stuck, you can take a look at some hints to help keep pushing you forward. Once you type in the correct answer, you'll get a congratulations screen where you can continue on to the next challenge, or try some extra credit. The extra credit isn't verified, it's just an opportunity to practice your Rails coding. Once you're ready to move on the left side of the screen, you can jump around to the other challenges, rewatch the video lesson, learn the interface shortcuts, or download the video lesson slides for later reference. Once you finish Rails for Zombies, you'll receive a badge for your public profile, unlock the final video, and finally, you'll receive $5 in Code School cash, which you can use to enroll in Code School and get access to Rails for Zombies 2, Rails Testing for Zombies, and Testing with RSpec, along with all our other courses and Code TV screencasts. Rails for Zombies is graciously sponsored by New Relic, providing Rails developers the tools they need to monitor their application performance. Enough talk, it's time to learn some Rails for Zombies.